welcome back to another video. Today I'm discussing anime of the season. Can't say anime of the year because the year technically still just started, of course, but the anime of the season gives the crown to Solo Leveling, as it has been absolute cinema, thick and thin. Now, of course, I've had my complaints with Solo Leveling. The last expose, I actually really liked episode 9, even though it garnered a lot of hate, with a little bit of expose and a little in-depth character with Jinwoo. But the action, the characters, the shock value that we have been given because of Solo Leveling is fantastic. And since I will be making a list of my top 5 anime from winter, as this was sort of a weak season. I mean, Dragon Ball Daima was part of the season, but it was more of a carryover from fall of 2024. Other than that, it's pretty much been a weak season. It's pretty much been them, and for me, it's been them and Sakamoto Days for me. That's kind of just held the top 2 spots. Anyway, it has been the best anime this season, and now with the most recent episode, by the time this video comes out, you will have seen episode 13. I record these videos weeks in advance, but the Baru and Jinwoo fight just dropped, and it was everything you could have asked for, with the animation quite beautiful, the clashes, the lights, it was on point. Nothing seemed out of place, not even when you pause it, where you get those little silly flames that if you pause it accidentally. It was none of that. It was fluid, it was flow, it had you sitting there wishing it won't, and which is everything I like in an anime. Of course, as much as I think there's been problems with this season, the non-stop action, the non-stop engagement you get within Solo Leveling is fantastic. As well as you see Jinwoo, come up with the aura farming, where he's just coming out to do last minute saves where he should have gone in the first place, but mostly he thinks people can handle it. Anyway, the last minute saves. You see him pull up for Cha-Hei Hin. You see him pull up for that girl in the demon dungeon. You see, it's the pull-ups, it's the saves, and of course, since you'll see this a week after, now you'll see the rise of Baru, most people's favorite shadow. I read the light novel here and there, but Baru is one of the more favorite characters in the fandom, so hopefully they do they do his character justice, of course. As well as we got to see the Ants fight, we got to see the S-tier Korean hunters fight. We got to get everything we have asked for within the strengths, the levels of Solo Leveling. Even trying to think of that elf fight, those winter elves fight in the Red Gate dungeon arc, fantastic. Everything about this season, perfection. Of course, I have issues, but perfection. You cannot say it has not superseded anyone's expectations. Of course, Solo Leveling season 2 could have been a flop compared to season 1, but it has delivered. Unfortunately, it still only gave us 13 episodes, so hopefully, since Solo Leveling season 3 is told, or at least officially been told, that it is in production, hopefully we get a release date on that soon, unless there's already been a release date for later this year or early next year. We hope to see it. Love seeing it. That fight was absolute cinema. Best anime fight of the season. Can't say of the year, just because all animes have not come out. Now, at the end of the year, when I drop my own top 10 animes of this year, I hope Solo Leveling stays in that top 10. For sure, it will be my top 5. It delivered. Hopefully it can end strong, but it will end strong, at least that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, like, subscribe, and drop a like for Solo Leveling, y'all. Drop a like. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Can't wait to see more cinema. Also, what do y'all think? Should we have gotten more expose for the chapters? Because that woman who got her head chopped off, little expose. I mean, even Overlord had a little expose when they killed off characters nonstop. I would have loved some expose, a little bit. We needed a little bit more. Other than that, not really a complaint. Anyway, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.